Hello, my name is Shadley and welcome back for another episode of Hansa CK3 and, well, for the, at least past 2 episodes we've been fighting pretty much non-stop and the wars are not over, but now looking at the situation, we did beat the enemy armies over here. We could probably send the army with the mangonels down to siege down the enemy capital, while the other one can probably stay over here and reinforce a little bit, because I'm pretty sure that they do need some reinforcing. Some of the enemy armies are going all the way to the north. Now we do have... Right, I was ransoning, or trying to ransom some enemies. Apparently I'm not getting a lot of the money though. Okay, so there's enemies in Nancy over here, and I think they just got... Yeah, they got someone as an ally to join in, so we may have a bit of a problem with that war. We may have to give that one up. But for the time being, let's try to get this siege done as soon as possible. It is going to be a bit of a lengthy siege, unfortunately. Well, it might speed up a little bit there. But yeah, oh, innovation discovered. Chronicle writing. Okay, what was that? That was the Casus prestige cost, and the coinage we already got. Communal government is something that we try to get, and then armillary sphere. I mean, navy speed is fairly decent, but frankly, I'd rather take that or that at this point. There's not a lot of things that we can get. We're not far away from high medieval either, so that's good. Now, assuming that we can seize down this city here, we can maybe force them into white peace or something. Are you actually going to try to attack us? Oh crap, we may need to send... Let's go and intercept that. My mortal body. Do no more what is necessary. Yeah, a little brighter, good. I'm going to send this army through there to take on the siege again, while the better army will reinforce a little bit and... Okay, faction has been disbanded. Scorn is under siege. What was the... Oh right, it was for Hamburg, so assuming that we can protect Hamburg, we should be alright with this. Well, that's another... Oh! I got another level of devotion, good. Just gonna disband those. There's some people that could still be ransomed in theory, although we're not getting the full money. For example, this one, if we ransom that, we should be getting 110, but I have a feeling that we'll probably get some of that, half of it. Yep, about half of it. Which is a bit annoying. Right, I'll let this army reinforce a tiny bit, because I'm pretty sure that it can reinforce for a while. Now there is quite a bit of enemy troops there. I suppose I could send the troops to go and hunt them down. Or I could send troops down there. There's 2,000 men there, my old self. Okay, we lost the trade ill, that's good. Oh, lovely, another war. So who's this? Oh, Frisia. Okay, you got about 3,000. Who's your ally? York. Okay. Rally the troops, so what are they wanting in their war? De jure claim, so they presumably... Oh, East Frisia. Technically we could afford giving that, but blimey, the AI is just stockpiling again and again and again. Let's start calling some allies. How about you join against Nancy? But yeah, currently I'm not actually sure if we can even see it somewhere, but... Actually, is there... That's an encyclopedia. I'm just wondering, is there somewhere where you can see how many wars or something like that you've been doing? Because, my goodness, we've been fighting non-stop for the past 20 years, I think. And it doesn't seem like it's gonna end anytime soon. Okay, we got another alliance. Marvelous news. Call you against Frisia, I think. This army should be able to stack wipe the enemies over there, while this smaller army is slowly doing some sieging. Right, so one of the enemy allies joined in, a lot of my allies joined in at least. If we could force Lüneburg out of the war, that would at least free up a little bit of the troops. Oh no, are they? No, they're probably going to siege down there, but if they're going after that army, then it's just very annoying. They ignore the war goal to just go to help someone else that is fighting against me. Honestly, I'm gonna call it now. If there's gonna be 5 wars, or if there's gonna be 2 more wars declared on me right now, then I'm probably just gonna call the series, because this is no longer fun at this point if they're just stockpiling over and over again. It's just very annoying. But hopefully it doesn't happen. Now, we did lose the siege of Nancy. This battle, on the other hand, was probably a stack wipe. Almost. Alright, so let's pull you back to Hamburg. We're getting some allies in at least. Oh Christ, that's a massive army. Did they get some mercenaries or something? Oh yeah, they did. Of course, we can't really afford it. Right, I can call you in against Nancy as well, by the looks of it. Except, oh right, yeah, we do use prestige on this, do we? Oh, not necessarily. That might be for the offensive wars, perhaps. Okay, well, at least we got some of the battles fought. Frankly, at this point, we need to be able to enforce the demands to get the money, because otherwise, the White Peace, they don't pay us anything. There's 8,000 men there, my goodness. I can only gather 4,000. Of course, there's some allies that I can maybe gather up, who should help. Is someone going for Nancy? Who are you fighting? You're fighting Labourd and Barry, so you're basically fighting around there. Alright then, let's go and complete that siege. Force them out of the war, then we're going to have to start figuring out how the hell are we going to beat down those stacks there. But yeah, the AI is just... I mean, I understand that it's technically the smart thing to do, fighting your enemies when they're busy fighting another war, but at the same time, when you're playing as a game and everyone in the game is trying to kill you, even your allies, then it just gets a bit old rather quickly. Hey, at least this siege is going down now rather swiftly. Less than 2 months ago. I'll breach, I suppose, technically... we could perhaps assault the fort. Although it would just lower the time between siege events, then I think. Actually, no, that's the... yeah, no, I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Now, if we want to break that, we're gonna have to go for their castle there. They're sieging down Groningen. Okay. Oh, and someone's raiding us. Lovely. Okay, so we got that out of the war. Or that war out of the way. Let's get back to Hamburg, resupply there. Then we need to figure out where the hell are we going to fight them. And how the hell are we going to get to Nancy? So let's have a look. So in that war, they have... oh Christ, they have 4,000 men as well. And over here they got 8,000 men. That's very annoying. We do have a little bit allies here that we could utilize. I suppose... what do they have as troops? Pikemen, heavy infantry, archers, a lot of levies. They got a lot of light infantry there. Okay. Oh, someone's trying to land in my capital. Let's fight them there. See if the allies join in. This should be quite a piece of cake battle. Yeah, that was a victory. Let's have a look. So we lost 250. They lost 1,860. Not too bad. I'm guessing the pursuit base. Yeah, we got quite a bit of troops there. Okay, good. Let's send you down there, and the other one can stay here for a little while to reinforce. Because we do need to reinforce quite a bit. Is there still something that we could raise up here? Apparently there is. Oh, right, I had to disband some of the troops just... Oh, and we've lost so many knights that there's 5 knights in that army. Okay. No guesses around. Okay, I can't really recruit any of you. Right, so that means that we got at least a little bit of troops here. Now the question is, how are we going to beat down that one? Do we have army that... We kind of have an army that could perhaps beat them in a battle. Assuming that our allies help. Let's have a look. So who do we have? You got some light cavalry and archers, light cavalry and archers. You know what? We don't really have a lot of options here. There we go. Let's all go there. Assuming that we can get there in time, which we probably can. It's going to be a massive battle. I have only 4... Oh no, don't you dare try to intercept me. You idiots. Now, they're probably going to join in the battle against me, of course. Okay, let's see. Do they try to... No, they are trying to do that. Let's get them into the forest. Or we can fight them in the plains there. They stop the siege, just short of winning. They're doing massive damage there, but they now got the numbers. Ooh, it's gonna be close. No, I think we're gonna lose this battle, but they are losing a lot of troops as well. Commander promoted. Excellent. That's actually slowly turning in our favour. Memories remain. Okay. A friend of mine died, but... Yes! Yes! There we go. Now just kill everything that tries to run away. Well, we don't have that much cavalry available right now in this battle. Okay, let's go back into Groningen for a little while. Reinforce. Which one of these battle... Okay, I'm going to send you to start sieging down the enemy castle. It's only level 3, so it should go down relatively quickly. Lübeck is currently under siege. They got a little bit of troops there, nothing too bad though. I'll let these troops to reinforce a little bit. My goodness, okay, we need a new spy master. Someone who does... Okay, Unsung... Sure. I'll make you into spy master. So you hate me because... You're claimant, absolute crown authority, male-dominated, excommunicated, revoked your title. Yeah, sure, but you did try to rebel against me, didn't you? So screw you. Okay, well, that was a big victory, that's for sure. Right, in the battles, we got 16% war score out of that. Now we just need to de-siege that. We're just trying to reinforce a little bit here while we also siege down the enemy capital. Hopefully that will force them out of the war, and then we can focus... Oh, stewardship post available. Let's have a look. What options do we have? Popular figurehead sounds good. Get rid of some of the potential factions that might be forming up. Good. Okay, so one of our cousins... Actually, can we raise up all there again to get another knight into the armies? How's this siege going? It's going rather quickly. The enemy is sieging down Lübeck, but it's gonna take a while. Assuming that we win this siege, we might be able to force the Frisians out of the war. Maybe, although I'm not entirely sure. After that, if we do, then we're gonna just have to go down there again and... Cathars, Austria, okay. Nothing that interests us right now. We've got our... Oh, Christ, what are the East Frankians doing? Lotharingia, okay. But they're busy, good. We don't need to worry about them. Okay, at least we got that. Suppose we can go to East Frisia. It has only castle level 3 as well. This place, are you actually reinforcing? Yes, you are. Although, I suppose... Oh wow, they got 5,000 men there. Okay. Well, to be fair, our allies do have quite a bit in here. If we'll prepare for the war, I can't afford paying that much. I'm already excommunicated, so it doesn't matter. I mean, I suppose I might get rid of the excommunication, but I'm kind of busy with all these other Christians trying to attack me. Assuming that the Frisians, yeah, they're actually insular, and the bastards down here are Catholic. So yeah, I'm a bit busy. Where is that crusade anyway? Kingdom of East Francia. Okay, let's see. If I could take Kingdom of East... You know what, I will pledge my military support. Hopefully that will get rid of the excommunication at some point. So beneficiary, I'm going to point my... Not a niece, maybe a nephew. I won't be able to participate in the war for a little while, but let's actually send you down to help with the siege. Get this siege done as soon as possible. Then we'll have to go and break that siege. And then go and destroy the army in Dishmarschen. I did siege down the capital at least. And now the siege is less than a month to go over. Oh, I lost excommunicated. Oh, finally. Okay, well this has been a bit stressful episode already. I'm only about halfway done. A bit more than that, but anyway. There we go. So we retook that. Let's march over to Hamburg. Go and destroy that army, so they don't siege down our capital. And we're gonna have to beat down the Frisians and Yorkians? I don't know what's the correct term there. Okay, we'll wait on this side of the river first. They are going away. If they're going before ship, then we might be able to take them out. Chances are even. Now, we do need to get some reinforcements there. Oh, there we go. It's already... well, it's not quite yet in our favour. Some of our allies are not actually joining the battle, is the problem. No, they're not called into the war. Oh, but you're already on both of the wars. Some prisoners I could ransom. Do you have the... okay, you technically have the money. Let's have a look if you're actually willing to pay that. And this battle is slowly turning in our favour. Very... ooh. Okay, there we go. Should be able to win this again, but it's going to be a close victory. Which means that we don't have a lot of troops to actually do the pursuit killing. But it's a little bit better situation at least. Right, so let's send this army to... ooh, actually. Let me go and beat down that army. Is there anyone trying to siege down that one? Nope. Or that one? Nope. We should be able to catch them there. There's only 1,000 men. This should be an easy victory. Valuable hostage. Ooh, but not valuable enough. Okay. We need a new marshal though. Bratislava, Prussia, I suppose you will have to do. You're a bit pissy, but at least you're not as pissy as the previous one. Okay, let me try to chase that one. I'm not entirely sure where they are heading. Oh, if they're going there, then we might be able to catch you. And if we can catch you, that means that you're gonna die. Because now that they're separated from their allies, they don't stand a chance. I mean, they do have the defensive terrain and all that, but we got the numbers and pretty good quality troops. And now they are getting destroyed almost completely. Right, let's go and siege Dishmarschen. Then, well, actually, we might want to go and kill the enemy army in East Frisia again. Oh boy. Okay, so we lost our spy master then. Everyone's dying in our kingdom right now. Now, it's a bit of a problem, but you know that what happens when you are fighting wars for quite a while. Okay, so communal government. After that, I think I'll take the manorialism. And how far are we from? Ooh. Okay, a bit more than a year probably. There's a lot of people that I could ransom. There's just the mayor. I suppose I could ransom you. Hopefully you can actually afford paying. You paid about half of it again. I'm not entirely sure why I'm just getting so little of the money, but... of the money that I should be getting, rather. Okay, so this is the better army. We'll be catching them there. The reinforcement should be arriving in due time. We're already meeting them with even numbers, more or less, and... oh yes, this is going to be a great victory. The enemies might be trying to send in reinforcements, but I don't think they'll be arriving here in time. They're locked in though, so that's going to be a stack wipe. There we go. Okay. So this army goes east down that. The other army going to stack wipe the enemy. My goodness. This has been quite a bit of wars here. Now that we're no longer excommunicated, perhaps we will no longer be attacked constantly. At least that would be helpful. Okay, we drove them all. I suppose I could... is that... it's level 3 fort. No, I'll just go there and start sieging. Yeah, that was pretty much stack wipe. That was pretty good. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that was a slaughter. It was 200 men for their 2,000. And then another 2, okay, yeah. When they're not having a massive army, then we can easily beat them, even on even numbers. There we go, that's another small stack wipe. Capture some capacity. Oh, come on. Oh, right, it's the crusade. Right, Okay, Frisia, how about you give up soon? I suppose once we de-siege that, we might be able to move in. I mean, getting East Francia would be nice. Although there's nothing technically that we need there, so it might be more trouble than what it's worth. In the short run, anyway. Great duelists. Sure, you need any structure. It does cost us a little bit, but... do we have any... we got some siege weapons there, not massive amounts though. What about here? Task Border. Wait, what? Oh, right. One of the counties was converted by one of our vassals. Okay, can we get that siege done? Then we can force a peace on Frisia. I was beating down Nancy quite a bit. How much does the enemy... oh, wow, they got 22,000. I suppose they do have quite a bit of allies. That's an army that I do not want to engage head-on. There we go. Enforce peace. 200 gold. There we go. That should keep us going for a little while. Let's get back to Hamburg. So is there still... Nancy is still... technically in the war. We got the armies over there, so how about... they probably have some extra troops in there. Well... yeah, there are some extras. I'm not entirely sure if... there's some enemies that should be... or some of our allies should be still joining that battle. I'm gonna let these armies to reinforce a tiny bit, because... well, actually, they don't need all that much reinforcing. A little bit, perhaps, but not much. So the East Frankians have a massive army here. Our allies have basically nothing. Let's go to Nancy. De-siege that, while this army will focus on causing some damage on the Frankians. Although I'm not entirely sure how much damage I can actually do, unless some of the other Crusaders join me. Which honestly would be handy, but I'm not entirely sure. So let's have a look. How much do we have troops? We got 55. Okay, so we do have the numbers. It's just a matter of all the papal troops and all that sort of stuff from the south to actually reach the battlefront. Which, honestly, may take a while. So we're still gaining some money. Can we upgrade anything in here? We could upgrade the barracks and the training fields. But that's about it, because we haven't got on the manorialism. Because that's, yeah, that's all the economic buildings. I I suppose once we get the communal government, we'll start working on that. And then we'll hopefully get the high medieval soon. Wait, what? New rightful candidate? Oh no, so we're not even gonna get anything out of this crusade, are we? Some of our family members might get something. Okay, so not gonna focus too hardly on this war then. Because clearly we're not gonna get anything. Okay, so someone's teaching. Oh, that's actually the enemies. Nancy's over there. Let's go seize down Nancy. Well, this army, I suppose I might be able to go past here and break that siege. There was a small victory down here in the south, good. I'm pretty sure that we can't really force Nancy out of the war yet. Okay, there's 10,000 or 11,000 men here. Probably gonna go after me, since they see that, oh, there's an enemy army there, let's go and kill it. We're fighting some other people there as well. Okay, let me go past. Trying to link up with some of the troops in the south, because I know that that's where most of the Crusader armies are. And unfortunately we are actually out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.